Unscrew the air intake mesh cover. Open the upper cover of the split machine. Check if the plug of the fan is loose. If it is, reinstall it firmly until it can no longer be pulled out. Note: do not insert the plug in the wrong position. Rotate the black wind turbine to check if it is stuck. If stuck, use 2 flathead screwdrivers to pry the black wind wheel outward simultaneously. Note: the distance between the black fan and the main board should not exceed 7 mm as long as there is no friction. Rotate the black fan wheel to check if there is any friction with the main board or wires. After checking for accuracy and continuing to report the E6 fault code, you need to continue watching the following video. Use tools to unscrew the screws on the motherboard. Then lift the motherboard and reinstall it. Use a tool to tighten the screws on the motherboard to half. Then push the motherboard forward. Prevent the Hall element from being too far away from the wind wheel magnet. Continue to tighten the screws. Rotate the black fan wheel to check if there is any friction with the main board or wires. If the device still reports E6 after restarting, the wind wheel induction magnet needs to be checked. Check the positive and negative poles on the wind wheel with a magnet. When one pole can attract a magnet. When the other pole senses the magnet, the wind wheel will rotate. It indicates that there is no problem. The motherboard needs to be replaced. Prepare a new motherboard. Use tools to unscrew the screws on the old motherboard. Unplug all the plugs on the motherboard. Remove the old motherboard. Replace the new motherboard that was prepared in advance. Use tools to screw on the screws on the motherboard. Reinsert the plug that was just unplugged into the motherboard. Cover the upper cover of the split machine. Screw on the air intake mesh cover. Restart the device. If the screen shows E6, then the following video of replacing the fan assembly needs to be watched. Press and unplug the square plug. Unscrew the air intake mesh cover. Open the cover of the all-in-one machine. Remove the gasket of the combustion chamber. Remove the lower cover of the split machine. Use tools to unscrew the screws on the motherboard. Unplug all the plugs on the motherboard. Remove the motherboard and set it aside. Use tools to unscrew the screws on the fan assembly. Remove the fan assembly and set it aside. Replace the new fan assembly. Fix the gasket of the fan assembly properly. When installing the fan assembly, make sure the air inlet is placed correctly. Screw the screws on the fan assembly back on. Reinstall the motherboard. Rotate the black fan wheel to check if there is any friction with the main board or wires. Plug all the plugs back into the motherboard. Install the shell of the split machine properly. Fix the power cord of the motherboard properly. Cover the upper cover of the split machine. Screw on the black wind wheel. Put on the silicone gasket. Connect the power supply and restart the device. Press the power on or off button briefly to turn on the machine. If the screen shows the gear position, it indicates that the device can operate normally.